What's up, guys? Today we are doing the new Blox Fruits PvP tier list for update 18. I see nobody's made one yet, so let's get it popping, guys. If we get this video to 2.1k likes, guys, we're doing a free Robux giveaway. Like, subscribe, and comment down your Roblox username to enter. All right, here we go. All right, first up, guys, we have the Revive Fruit. Now, the Revive Fruit is definitely pretty mid. I'd say he's probably B tier. I don't really recommend it, guys, for PvP, but there definitely is a few good combos with it, so you know, you can maybe give it a shot. All right, next up, guys, we have the Laws Fruit, or the Control Fruit, which is a fairly decent fruit, guys. It's honestly, I'd say it's one of the better fruits PvP wise. I'm gonna give it A tier. All right, definitely a very good fruit with some good combos. Chop Fruit, unfortunately, guys, is only good if they're a sword user, and honestly, that's just not the greatest. So for that reason, guys, we're gonna have to drop it into the D tier. Don't really recommend it because they can just combo you with something else besides their sword. Next up, guys, we have the Spring Fruit. All right, the Spring Fruit is not a very good fruit for PvP, guys. Hard pass. All right, next up, guys, we have the Smoke Fruit. Now, I'm just gonna assume any fruit with a awakening. We're just gonna go with the awakenings. All right, we're not gonna assume it's unawakened. So awakened Smoke Fruit honestly got a pretty nice buff in this update, so I'm gonna actually give it C tier. All right, Smoke Fruit isn't too bad. Magma, I don't know, Magma kind of got reworked a little bit too hard. I mean, not Magma, Flame kind of got reworked a little bit too much, but it's still good enough for A tier in my opinion. All right, Ice Fruit is more of a not really a PvP fruit, but you can still use it, so I'm gonna give it a solid A tier here. All right, next up, guys, we have the Sand Fruit. The Sand Fruit has some pretty sick combos, guys. Good enough for S tier, so highly recommended you guys check this out for PvP. It's like low S tier though. All right, so watch out for that. All right, next up, guys, we have the Dark Fruit, which is a little bit better than the Sand Fruit for PvP. Not the greatest, but definitely one of the go-to PvP fruits. Light is S tier as well. It has some really good combos, good speed, etc. So you could try it out. Light's better than the A tier ones, but it's not like the greatest fruit in the world, so you can maybe put it in high A, low S. Next up, guys, we have the Rubber Fruit, which got a pretty nice buff in this update, so it's good enough to put it in high A tier for me. Barrier Fruit, kind of a mid fruit, easy B tier. Magma, guys, is pretty much one of the most insane fruits in the game. It's pretty much just straight up broken. So it's high A tier, maybe even low. I'll probably give it low S tier. It just does insane damage output, but it's definitely a little bit eclipsed by some of the newer fruits, but it's still definitely one of the better fruits in the game. All right, next up, guys, we have the Quake Fruit. Yes, the Quake Fruit is it's all right, guys, nothing too crazy here. I think, yeah, this is the Quake, not Rumble. I always get these confused. All right, it's a decent fruit. I'm gonna give it low. I could go high A tier. All right, you could maybe try it out, have some good combos, but nothing too crazy. Buddha is kind of a little bit overrated for PvP. You can definitely use the Buddha fruit, but I don't really recommend it at all. All right, String Fruit has some really nice combos, easily A tier, but you have to be really good with it though. Really good aim, etc. Phoenix Fruit is another good fruit, solid A tier. This is the Rumble Fruit, again another solid A tier fruit for PvP. Not the greatest in the world, but pretty good. Paw Fruit, another A tier fruit, guys. So a lot of these fruits, they got revamped, so they're all usable in PvP, but like I definitely would stick more towards the S tier fruits. Gravity Fruit got a pretty nice buff, guys. I'm gonna give Gravity S tier after its buff in the latest update 18. All right, Dough Fruit is still, in my opinion, the best fruit for PvP. It's just straight up busted OP. All right, next up, guys, we have the Kilo Fruit. You can just delete this fruit on the real. Falcon Fruit, easy C tier, not recommended for PvP. We got Love Fruit, has some nice stuns. So Love Fruit is really good for comboing, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage output though. Venom Fruit is another nice S tier fruit, one of the best fruits in the game. All right, and not only is it good for grinding, but PvP, which is what this tier list is about, is pretty much just busted. So if you want to do well in Blox Fruits PvP, Venom is definitely a good option. The revamped Soul Fruit is pretty good as well. I'll give it maybe slightly higher than Venom after the revamp. I'm kind of surprised they revamped it because the fruit's only been out for like a year. All right, also guys, RIP the door fruit. Door fruit is used to get disrespected, but now that it's the portal fruit, honestly, it's easy A tier for me. All right, there's nothing like teleporting around the map in PvP. Pretty good combos. I believe there is some one-shot combos as well with it too, so you can definitely get away with it. Next up, guys, we have the diamond fruit. Guys, don't use this fruit. Bin fruit, guys, don't use this fruit, please, guys. It's just not worth it, man. Just not worth it. Even after the revamp. Spike fruit also kind of got a little bit of love, guys. I'm gonna give spike fruit the B tier. You got a really nice buff in update 17.3. Dragon fruit is good for PvP, definitely what it's designed for. All right, bomb fruit, everybody already knows, man. Bomb fruit, oh my gosh, S++. But guys, in reality, I'm gonna give it A tier. It's actually not a bad fruit. Easily B tier or A tier. We got the shadow fruit. Not really a great fruit, guys, but it's made for PvP, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Low S tier, high A tier. Leopard fruit is kind of overrated for PvP in my opinion. I'm gonna give it like high A tier. It's a good fruit, but I feel like you should just go with dough. The nice thing about leopard though is it makes you so freaking fast. So if you combine like leopard with like mink v4, oh my gosh, you're zoom in. All right, next up, guys, we have the blizzard fruit. Honestly, guys, the blizzard fruit is pretty busted for PvP as well. So I'm gonna give the blizzard fruit a solid S tier.